Hello. Alright. My name's Emily, and this is my contribution to the It Gets Better project. Um, Currently, I have a cold, and that gets better as well. Hold on, I have text. It doesn't matter. So, currently, I am living at home. I am actually by myself. I'm by myself a lot, kind of sucks. But it's chill. I got here, and right now I'm kind of a sophomore in college. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm from a small town in Texas. Maybe you can tell, maybe I have an accent. I don't think I do. But for a while, I lived in a even smaller town of Texas with my older sister, who is a crazy pillhead. At the time, I did not know she was a crazy pillhead. I was actually going there because my parents didn't think that I was stable enough to live with them. And eventually, it kind of got worse because I was living with a crazier person than what I guess they thought I was crazy. Um, while living in this small town, I kind of discovered my sexuality, and it was probably the complete worst place to figure that out. I had a graduating class of 300 people, and the best things to do in this town were to ride four wheelers, drink beer, have sex, and hang out at Walmart. That's four things. I think I just said three, but that's four things. The only four things you can do besides smoke weed, which I think go hand in hand with drink beer. I don't really like to ride four wheelers. It's chill, whatever's not my thing. I don't like to drink. I don't like to smoke weed, and I don't like to hang out at Walmart. I'm a Target person. That's why I'm wearing red. I just got off work. Um, so I mean, obviously it sucked. It was horrible. Every day I went to school, um, people called me faggot. I would be walking down the hall. People would throw shit at me. And it's like, these people didn't know me. They didn't know me. Actually, they probably did know me because there's only 300 people at my fucking high school. But they just, like, the, every, okay. They, they thought they knew me. And that was the thing. Um, it wasn't just the students, it was the teachers. The principal himself, um, was constantly on, on me, trying to he was belittling me all the time, uh, for different things. I actually got called down to the office for wearing a gay pride shirt once, and it wasn't very it wasn't very out. It was just kind of simmy if you just kind of read between the lines of a gay pride shirt. And I got called down to the office for wearing an inappropriate shirt, and I got in school suspension for 3 days. While in school suspension, I was called a dyke, a faggot, and all those good things. That comes hand in hand. But I the way I got through is I just, I listened to my iPod, I read, I wrote, I did everything to just kind of block it out. Because I knew it was just somebody I wanted to be. And it wasn't just that, it was just who I was. Of course, my family did not know. Somehow the whole school did. Like I said before, it was a very small school. So, fast forward, I moved back with my mom and dad to the slightly bigger town. I went from a graduating class of 300 to a graduating class of 900, which is kind of big. Hold on. I'll do that in a second. I think about 1,000 people I just graduated. And it was so much better. Just, just from going from point A to point B. It was just awesome. Like, for one, my main principal was Canadian. He didn't care, like, if you were gay. The main thing he cared about was if you threw trash on the floor. Like, I was getting trash thrown at me for being gay, and now, like, he just cared if there was trash on the floor. He was like, I'm Canadian, I don't give a shit. Like, it was awesome. Um, I went from having friends that were just my friend because I was gay and they were gay, and we didn't really like each other. That was back in the smaller town. We didn't like each other, and we needed other people, to having friends that were just, they didn't care. They're just like, whatever. I like to do this. Like, it gets better just if you just think about it. just a couple of years, it got better. And now I'm graduated. I'm in college. It's it's so much better. I mean, I have a class now where somebody actually got kicked out for just being. He got kicked out of the class for a day. I mean, he kicked somebody out, but he got kicked out just for being like a homophobe. It was awesome. Like my heart was like beating really fast. I was like, oh shit, this is just like how it used to be. Like my whole my whole semester is gonna be sitting here with this shit kicker, like belittling me and all this other stuff. He doesn't nothing to me, but still, just in general. And like my teacher was just like, no, get out. Like you're not gonna do this. It was just awesome. Like I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're like me and you live in a small town and you're just a little bit different, maybe maybe you didn't ride four wheelers, instead you know listen to rock music, or you did something different than other people, and they didn't like it. They just like they're just a bunch of rednecks about it and just treated you different. And I know where you're coming from, and it sucks. It sucks ass. It it's the worst. But I mean, if you just wait and you just chill back, just find a hobby, find something just to put all your emotions into, it makes it better. It does. It gets better. It really does. I mean, like I said, I'm, I'm in college, and I wouldn't have been here if I just wasn't, if I didn't stay strong and just wanted it. I'm in this amazing relationship. Sorry. I'm in an amazing relationship with the most amazing person I'll ever meet in my life, I'm pretty sure. And if not, whatever. Like it's just way better than where I was before. And thank God for people like that start these kind of things and help teenagers and other people just get through this. I just wish that there was more of this, like whenever I was just a little bit younger. And in the long run, it does get better. I know my background. I didn't say that. My background smells like shit, but that's because of remodeling. And you know what? It gets better. Like I said, like 10 times already. And just last time, if you're in some shit kicking town, and that's like a redneck town, so I say shit kickers, and all they want to do is ride four wheelers and hunt and drink beer, smoke weed, hang out at the Walmart. Just ignore them, because you know what? I'm on my way to living a successful life. I'm happy, and you know where they are right now. They're still riding four wheelers, hunting deer, smoking weed, and hanging out at the Walmart. And that's not me anymore. And that's still them. And I'm proud of who I am.